welcome back to my 100-day challenge series on IGTV and YouTube. My name is Marquita Hudgens, and this is Sabbath Saturday, episode 4. So this is my second time attempting this. I'm assuming that when I did it on my Android, it was my Android through the YouTube camera, and I guess my storage was full, so I was able to do day 71, day 70, 71, and 72, and then when I did 79, it was like, eh. So this is day 79, and I am doing it on my iPhone 8, which has a busted microphone, hopefully, and it's like internal microphone. So no matter what microphone I attach to the phone, it still cuts in and out. Hopefully, because it's the YouTube app and not the camera app, it isn't as horrible. But if it is, please forgive me. So today's challenge is actually looking at the camera. Today's topic is depression, and I have just a few quick tips for dealing with depression. I have dealt with depression for a very long time, and I feel like if I would have gone to therapy for depression 10 years ago, 20 years ago, I would have been diagnosed with a very big amount of depression. It would have been very major. But I am now just kind of at a point where if you ask me all the questions as far as, am I always tired? Am I blah? Am I this? Am I that? The depression questions that the doctors ask, I'm at a mild. So I still do deal with depression every day, but I am just better at managing it now since I especially know what it is. I learned what depression was through my massage therapy career and meeting clients who had depression and who were coming in for massage therapy just because they had depression. And it's amazing what happens when you listen to people. I was so blessed to be a massage therapist for 11 years because it was like I got paid to listen to people. I got paid to care for people and take care of people. I got paid to clean up after people. There's so many skills that I learned as a massage therapist, and basically that is what I basically owe my ability to handle depression. I owe it to my career as a massage therapist, because if I wasn't a massage therapist, I probably wouldn't have learned about depression. And it was in my very last year. I didn't know it at the time. I wanted it to be, but I didn't know it was going to be my last full year of being a massage therapist. I actually dealt with thoughts of suicide, and I mean, I can attribute it to a lot of different things, but mainly it was that I let my depression get out of hand. I let my current situations become too much to handle, and there was a whole lot I couldn't do without having a panic attack, and it was very bad. It was very bad, and I was at a point where you probably couldn't have complimented, said something nice to me outside of work, because you go to work and you got to put on a whole different face, and things have to, and nobody can really know what you're going through, and but outside of work, it was like, you could say one word to me and I was done, or I was making very bad decisions. Very bad decisions. And if you watched my video on Sunday, and I was talking about And I don't get me wrong, I do believe that I do hear from the Holy Spirit, but when it comes to walking those things out, you can get a word from the Holy Spirit and then carry out the situation your way. And I hope that you understand that. But basically, what I'm trying to say is, I knew that the Holy Spirit was leading me in that direction, but I wasn't listening for the rest of the instructions. It was just like, yes, I'm going to do it. And of course, I learned later that there was a different way of handling the situation. And that situation is what ultimately put me further and further into that state of depression. After putting myself in that situation and not really preparing for it, it was very detrimental. And I'm looking at it now where I probably should have stepped into this situation the same way, but it's not as bad, because of the aspects of the situation are different. You know, living with someone else's parents versus living with your parents, totally different situation. But I am letting the time run. So let me get to this video. I hope this works because I feel like I'm feeling myself. So I hope that it goes through. Anyway, so these are my 5 tips, 5 steps for dealing with depression. So 1, breathe. When you begin to master the art of focusing on your breathing, you basically become a master at looking inward and just looking at yourself, being self-aware. And there was something that I was going to add to breathing, like breathing but I'll probably end up talking about it later. So breathe. 2 is routine. Not necessarily doing the same thing every single day, but when you do, and I got this from the Atomic Habits book. I can't remember what it's called. It was like making the thing that you need to do attractive by coupling it with something that you like to do. He's locking the door. He's so sweet. He's so sweet. So let's say I'm having this morning, I don't feel like getting out of bed, but I need to go to the bathroom. So I go to the bathroom. I don't want to do anything else, but because I'm going to the bathroom, I'm in the bathroom. You could, boom, start the shower. You could brush your teeth. You can wash your face. There's so many things that you can do once you get in the bathroom, and make it a routine. And honestly, by the time you get done in the bathroom, your energy has increased, and you're not even wanting to get back in the bed. And I feel like it is that simple, because when it comes to depression, the main objective is to get out of where you are. So if you're in the bed depressed, then you need to remove yourself from the bed. And you already know that if you have to go pee and you hold your pee for too long, you're going to get a urinary tract infection, right? You know that. So you physically have to get out of bed. And once you get out of bed, you just do what you can do to not get back in the bed. So routine. 3, write. You need to get into the habit of writing down what is going on. The good, the bad, the sweet, the nasty, the ugly, the beautiful. write down what is going on. And it has a lot to do with number one, which is breathing and ultimately looking inside. Because when you start to focus on your breathing, you kind of learn to not just focus on your breathing, but to also focus on the state that you're in. How you feel right now. Are you hot? Are you cold? Are you sweating a little bit? Is the sun bothering your eyes? Just different things you see to be more aware. And then write those things down. If you get in a habit of writing how you feel when you're feeling good, then you will also be start to write how you feel when you're not feeling so good. And that will help you to bring you out from under that dark cloud. Vision. So you're writing the good, the bad, the ugly. And then now you're into the habit of writing, and writing has pulled you out. Now you can start writing how you want your life to be. And when you get to 5, you'll understand. When I get to 5, you'll understand. But writing out things how you want to see yourself. A lot of times, money is the issue. So write down how much money you want to make, and get yourself into a state of mind where you're not focusing on how much money you don't have, but how much money you can make. And so I started off the video last time when I did it was I started off talking about the different kinds of whoa, I'm talking about a whole different video. I'm not talking about that. No. There's okay, no. I started going into the stress management thing. Okay. See what happens when you try to do so many videos in one day? Okay, so 5 is goal setting. So you're writing down your visions. Now you're writing down goals. So you're writing down not only are you writing down the actual vision, how you see yourself in 3 months, but now you're gonna, for the goals part, you're actually going to focus on what you're gonna do to get there. So like the first time I ever went to get help, mental health help, I saw this social worker lady, and she gave me, her advice to me was to set goals. And she gave me this paper, which was like a stair step. So you start from the top of the stairs. Mind you, this was about 2 years ago, and one of the things on that list was coming to my dad's house. And I never really implemented it, but the way that I got here was definitely a stair step. But so start from the top of the stairs, right? Top of the stairs is your goal. Now you go, what do I have to do to get there? Okay. Now go to the bottom. What do I have to do to get there? All right. Go down again. What do I have to get there? All the way until you get to where you are today and that first step. And then you'll see yourself taking those steps up to where you need to go. And the really important thing is that when you have something to look forward to, it's a lot harder to be depressed, because it has to be like a passion. Like, it can't be like, I have to do this. You can't write like bills on this list because it has to be something that you're passionate about reaching, not just something that you have to do. So, oh, my dad's out and working in the backyard. So it's something that you know that you have to do, but you also want to do. And that way you can actually look forward to it. And that's the whole point. You want to have something to look forward to, and you want to have a vision of it. How is life going to be? You want to have those goals. What am I going to do to get there? And I feel like that is going to make all the difference in your life. Just having goals will definitely brighten up your whole life. And yeah, so I hope that the whole rest of the video is going to be because I'm done. But I hope that I hope this video has brought some value to your excuse me, to your life. And I ask that you like it, subscribe it, like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and follow me on Instagram. Okay, have a beautiful and blessed day. Don't stress. All right.